Today on Karamo, she's hoping this man is not her father.
So you said earlier you have a son named Milton?
Yes.
And you won't believe how her potential brother is involved.
Me and Milton are together. I love him.
So your potential brother and you have been dating? Did you get his name tattooed on you?
Yes, I did.
You know you just ruined somebody's life.
What will happen after the whole truth is unlocked?
Girl, this is yours to open, girl. Let you find out.
Like I said, I need my clarity.
Girl, we all need the clarity. Let's find out together.
But first, is this the last time
I'm your mother.
this mother and daughter will speak to each other? My guest Ocean says her 14-year-old daughter Thomasina mouths off, is always disrespectful, and constantly gets into trouble at school. Ocean fears she's losing her daughter and is looking for my help to get her back. Please welcome Ocean to the show so we can hear her side of the story. Can I have a hug? Nice to meet you. You're so pretty. Nice to meet you. Thank you for being here.
Yes.
Yes, come on.
Help me save my baby.
I will. I got you. We're going to do the best we can.
Shoot.
So tell me, what's going on with your daughter?
What ain't?
Please.
She don't listen. She come in when she want to.
Oh.
You know, she's just grown. She's too damn grown.
Too
That's the
dang grown.
problem.
So when did things start to change?
Well, maybe 2 months ago.
2 months ago.
Previous, like 2 months ago. You know, I had relocated.
Uh-huh.
And I had got married and separated. And,
Okay.
You know, a lot of little things started going on right here. So I started seeing everything change. We don't even talk.
Oh, at
You
all?
know? If we talk, she arguing with me consistently. I mean, it's like we going to war.
Yeah.
I'm tired of this. I'm trying to pull you back. I ain't trying to hurt you. I love you. You know,
Yeah.
daughter, girl. You know, my baby.
Yeah. And she's
I'm
14 now,
scared.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that age. Okay.
Scared.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You
Makes
know?
sense, yeah.
Don't ever want to come straight home from school.
Oh.
Turning off the phone. You know, understand what I'm saying? This is
Yeah.
scary out here in this
Yeah.
world we living in.
Yeah, especially not wanting to come home from school.
That's what I'm
And she's
saying.
not telling you where she's at.
Nah. No.
Okay, then. Did you used to have a good relationship with her?
Yeah, we was tight, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't have money. She wants to go here, she wants to go there. I don't have the money, the funds to you know, to do things
To
like
do
that
that,
right
yeah.
at this moment.
Yeah, makes
You know,
sense.
little things I do with you. But I don't ask you for much, you know?
Yeah, she's the only daughter, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't take this.
Only daughter. And I'm sad that
Yeah.
you feeling this way right now.
Yeah, I'm
seriously.
sad. You know, we was sitting back then, I'm arguing for nothing.
Oh, so you was even arguing backstage?
We already, yeah, we get into every little thing.
Yeah. What's she like at school?
Well, she was messing up terrible before, but now she's getting it together. She just got in high school.
Okay.
So she's pulling it up. You know, her grades are looking kind of good, so I ain't gonna, you know.
Yeah.
I'm
but
happy,
she's-
though.
But they're better.
Better than what it was.
Better than what it was.
Yeah.
Okay, then. And
Just started.
how often were you getting calls from her school last year?
Every day.
Every day
Middle
last
school,
year.
every day.
Middle school, every day.
Yeah. I don't
What would
even
they
have
say
to-
her issue was?
Oh, she wants to walk out the classroom when she feel like it. You know, it's another grown move with her. It's consistently.
Walk out.
You
Walk
know,
out. She want to walk
consistent.
out.
Mm-hmm. The hall pass. That's what that's called.
Got
Back
it.
home and never come back.
Got it.
Yeah.
Do you think you're protective of her?
I know I am.
Good.
I got no other choice.
Yeah.
No other choice.
Because it's your girl.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure she's good.
Yeah.
So what are your
Definitely.
main issues with her?
The attitude. We can't talk at all. I just want us to get back together. I just want us here, you know?
Yeah. You
That's
just want to
all,
talk.
man. That's all I want from you. I don't ask much. Like I said, I don't ask my daughter for much. Work with me.
Yeah.
And I got you.
Yeah. But you don't feel like she's even doing that.
Yeah. Feel like I'm losing.
How often do you argue?
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
She says I talk too loud, but you 14. I've been talking like this for your whole life. What is
Yeah.
she talking about? I talk too loud.
Yeah.
You know, this is how I talk.
Yeah.
Like I'm offending her or something. How was that?
But also, I don't think I ever was able to tell my mother she talked too loud.
That's what she... There you
Right?
go.
I don't-
That's disrespectful.
like,
Yeah, that's right. Disrespectful.
I mean, yeah, because that's, you know, yeah.
Disrespectful.
My producer said every time they called you for the show, you two were always fighting.
Oh, yes. They ain't lying. They ain't lying, yeah.
Every time.
Every time.
And what kind of things y'all arguing
I
about?
started at the beginning. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna go on the show. But then I need y'all.
Yeah.
I
Well,
gotta
so-
put an end to this.
So what kind of things are y'all arguing about?
Everything. It could be food. It could be about her phone. It could, little things that just go off. It's just consistent. I should be able to ask you anything I want to. You a little ass kid. I'm not feeling this no more. Before I end up hurting you, let me get some help.
Yeah. You argued about an email too? What was that about?
She gonna tell me I don't have an email. Come on, we back and forth.
That you don't
10
have.
minutes,
That you
'cause I
don't have an email?
Because I don't know how to work that computer thing. Don't mean I don't have an email.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I do have one.
So she's trying to say to you, you don't have
She's
one.
trying
You
to make me
said,
look stupid. That's what she was trying to do.
got it.
I ain't going for that. I have one.
Yeah.
Shoot.
What was your relationship like with your mother?
I was real close to my mother.
Really close?
Really close.
That makes sense.
And she had passed away, and I didn't know I was pregnant with my angel right here. Okay, so I thought my mom's spirit is right here.
Yeah.
It's another thing that holds me so tight with my baby, you know?
Yeah.
Man, she
Because you
had
had
a
that great
beautiful
relationship with your
grandmother.
mother, and so you know what it could be like to have a mother-daughter relationship that's tight.
Right.
Yeah.
I miss that. I see my mom and my baby, you know?
Yeah.
That's real.
You tired of arguing?
I'm tired.
Yeah. Well, I think it's time to hear Thomasina's side of the story. So everyone, please welcome Thomasina to the show. Let me go talk to her real quick. I'll be right back. Coming up, you say your mom talks to you like one of your friends and not your mother. What you mean?
Telling me problems.
And what do you feel when she tries to talk to you about that?
I just don't want to hear it.
I'm your mother.
My guest Ocean says her 14-year-old daughter Thomasina mouths off, is always disrespectful, and constantly gets into trouble at school. Ocean fears she's losing her daughter and is looking for my help to get her back.
You know, a lot of little things started going on right here. So I started seeing everything change. We don't even talk.
Oh, at all?
If we talk, she arguing with me consistently. I mean, it's like we going to war.
And she's
I'm
14 now,
scared.
right?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's time to hear Thomasina's side of the story. So everyone, please welcome Thomasina to the show. Let me go talk to her real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Thomasina, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Have a hug? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So, how you feeling?
I'm just tired of arguing. I'm tired of the yelling and just the disrespect in general.
You feel like your mother disrespects you?
Sometimes.
How?
The name, you know, just
What do you mean the name?
like, you know, the B word is just.
You
like,
mean she calls you the B word? She does? And how many times that happened?
Like, she gets, like, outrageous. She raises her tone and says, oh, this, not a third, you know, and then it just gets to that, and then it's just like.
Okay. Got it. Well, come on. Let's come on here and let's talk some more about this. We're going to slow down.
All I want is my daughter back. So I don't know what is you talking about. I just want you back. What's the problem? What's your problem with me?
There's no problem.
There got to be
There's
a
gotta be
problem.
something.
So what do you think it is? Do you feel like things have changed? Do you feel like you've changed? Well, how do you feel like things have changed?
I feel like I grew up and just grew out of.
14 years old. You just grew up, right?
Yeah.
Right. You gotta say something better than me with that. Came here for a reason.
What do you think your biggest issue is with your mother?
Well, I feel like the biggest issue is when she yells, raises her tone, and then it just feels like I'll go to talk to her, and then it's like, oh, either she don't want to be bothered or.
I don't want to be bothered. What?
You feel like she doesn't
I
want to be
don't want to
bothered?
be bothered. What do you mean I don't want to be bothered?
You'll be watching.
You don't pay me no mind.
What do you?
You always tell me, here we go.
All right,
Go ahead, 'cause
what do you be talking about?
I talk, but you don't want to listen because you tell me I talk about nothing. That's what you tell me.
What do you be talking?
Do you
I
tell
be
your,
trying to
do you
say
tell your mother she
something.
doesn't talk about anything? You say she's not talking about nothing?
I told her that yesterday.
You told her that yesterday?
Yesterday.
You understand how that's
You told me that
disrespectful, though,
before,
right?
too.
Huh?
You understand how that's disrespectful, though, right? So then why would you say it? Why would you say it?
If I'm coming to you and you're not listening to me, so what?
So do you feel like she doesn't listen
Everything
to you?
she do interests me. So what are you talking about?
Okay. Like, I'll come home, right? Oh, it's not, how was your day? well, how was school? And when's the last time you asked me that?
2 weeks ago.
So you feel like your
Nowhere
mother
with this.
is not, she doesn't ask you about school?
It's not just that.
Okay, what else?
Even like in the morning, I'm getting up. You want to talk. You want to talk when I'm just getting up. Who want to be talked to when they just getting waking up and then they sleep?
Thank God you woke up.
All right, I
Good
thank
morning.
God.
What
I
are you
thank
talking
God.
about? Oh, man. Are you serious? Wow.
Got it. And when your mother's talking to you in the morning when you just wake up, what do you
But-
say to her?
It's like, I don't say nothing. I don't say nothing. I don't say nothing. But it's like, who wanna, like, you don't even like when I wake you up out of your sleep. So what makes you think I wanna be woken up
See,
out of my
on a
sleep?
weekday, I have to wake you up. I does that. Do you want breakfast? I'll make you breakfast. Or when you come home, you want to eat. Why you always think somebody want to eat all the time? Why you always
No,
think
I'm
that? That's
just
what you
saying-
say
I'm
to me
just
all
saying-
the time. Why you always want me to eat?
No, I'm just saying.
That's what you say to me all the time. All the time. Like I'm
you
like
ask
I'm
the
bothering
same
her.
question over and over and over.
What else I'm supposed to
Oh,
not ask you that?
Do you want to eat? Oh, every 5 minutes. I know how to get up and go in the refrigerator.
I never said you didn't.
I'm just saying.
You say your mom
about
talks to you
everything.
like one of your friends and not your mother. What you mean?
Like telling me problems.
So you mean like she tells you her personal problems? She tells you the financial problems? What is she telling you? She's telling you the
The
problems with her
problems in general.
relationships?
All the problems.
And what do you feel when she tries to talk to you about that?
What do you want me to do about that?
Well, I didn't realize that's how you was feeling. I know I just spread out sometimes and I'm mentally and just I'm not doing it deliberate, I apologize. That's not what I'm trying to do at all.
There you go.
Thank you.
I know. Is that what you're thinking? What are you thinking then when she tells you? You're just like saying you don't want to hear it.
Yeah, I just don't want to hear like,
I'm your mother. Sorry.
Coming up.
Am I saying something wrong?
You really want my opinion?
Plus, girl, this messy, girl. Because either way, this either going to be your... Girl, this is yours to open, girl. Let me let you find out.
Like I said, I need my clarity.
Girl, we all need clarity, girl.
Here we go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Get ready for the drama, chaos, and jaw-dropping moments. Now, better than ever. Watch full episodes of Maury, Jerry Springer, The Steve Wilkos Show, and more.
I spank people, I tie them up.
Can't get enough? We've got you covered with full episodes, non-stop drama, and the wildest moments. Anytime, anywhere. It's time to get nosy. Download Nosey now on your phone or tablet and start watching.
Thomasina, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
Have a hug? Nice to meet you.
I'm tired of the yelling and she raised her tone and said, oh, this, not, a third, and then it just gets to that and then it's just like.
Okay, got it. Well, come on here and let's talk some more about this. We're gonna slow down.
All I want is my daughter back. So I don't know, what is you talking about?
You say your mom talks to you like one of your friends and not your mother. What you mean?
Like telling me problems. Yeah, I just don't want to hear it,
I'm your mother.
Am I saying something wrong?
You really want my opinion? Okay. I think that as a young person, you're right now trying to figure out yourself and trying to create boundaries. And I think that you're trying to figure out what I like, what I don't like. But I think sometimes when we're doing that as young people, we don't realize that in creating those boundaries, we still don't know how to do them properly. And the words we say can be hurtful. Because I tell you, you're young now, and so we take for granted when we're young some of the relationships we have. We take for granted, the people who are always there, the people that always show up. You take for granted. I did. Everybody in this room did. And then you're wishing that they were there. But I also understand, and let me tell you this, I also understand that as a young person, you're trying to figure out, how do I assert myself? And you deserve to figure out your boundaries. But I do think there's a way you could do it better. Why was grades bad in middle school, and now they're better?
Because I didn't really care because I just wanted to have fun in school because obviously it was no fun at home. So because I heard when you go to apply for a job, they don't ask you about middle school, they ask you about high school. So I'm like, you know, they don't ask about that. So they asked about the high school diploma. So I'm like, okay, so this don't really matter, but I'm gonna still pay attention because I need to know it, you know.
So now in high school, you're paying more attention. That's why she said your grades are better. So that's what I mean, the intelligence. You're smart. And so I also know that you're at a place right now where you're smart enough to know that, like, you play a part in this argument. You know that if you want a peaceful home, that you can figure out how to get it. And I'm not putting the responsibility on you as a kid because that's not your responsibility. I'm going to talk to your mother and figure out. Because I understand as well, your mother has a tone. Do you miss the relationship you have with your mom?
Yeah.
What would a healthy relationship look like for you? Because I don't think sometimes people ask kids that.
Just less arguing. Like, yeah, we can have disagreements about stuff sometimes because, you know, but not all the time we have to argue about the littlest things. It doesn't have to be back and forth about this, that, and the third. We could, you know, less arguing and, you know.
But I'm asking you again because I said this earlier, just like you're smart enough about middle school and high school, you see how you play a part in that as well, right? Because you know that your mother's a strong woman and she's not going to tolerate disrespect. So when you say things like, I ain't going to talk to you, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to, what do you think she's going to do? You think she's just, that's not a woman that's going to roll over. That's not a woman that's just going to say, okay. And I don't think you'd want a mother like that. Would you want a mother who you just walking over? So then if you feel like what could get a healthy relationship for you is not the argument, what part can you play in that? Because I heard something about an email. She said she got an email, you said she didn't, and you went and was like, no, you don't.
No, but the thing was, like, when I opened the phone, like, she said she had an email. When I opened the phone, I pressed the G, it didn't say that. Like, it said log and, like, make an email. And then she was telling me she did. So I'm like, okay, you do, but you don't have one on this phone. And then she just kept going and going and going. And I'm like,
got it.
Okay.
So there's a breakdown in communication. Got it. I hear it now. So she thinks you, like, trying to play her, and you just like, no, I need to help you to figure out how to log in.
That's what I'm saying.
Got
Like, she always think I'm trying to bite her neck off about stuff when I'm really just trying to, like, you know. And then that's when it gets to the raising her voice. And I don't understand why she do that. I don't understand.
Got it. You don't understand. Yeah. Because your temperament is you don't want to raise your voice.
Right. And then when I do, it's like I'm trying to be disrespectful, so I just walk away.
Got it. When was the last time you hugged your mom and said, I love you? Wow. How does that make you feel?
I don't know.
In a space of indifference. Indifference normally means hurt, whether you know it or not. Would you like to hug your mom? Yeah, okay. So this is the first thing I'm gonna do. When your mother comes back out here, can you ask your mother for a hug? Okay. And I'm gonna use that as the first step, and y'all starting to, for your mother to hear you, but you also to hear your mother, okay? All right.
I don't know why you lying like that. You said I did not tell you I love you. I don't know why you lie like that. I always tell you I love you, baby, so don't say I don't.
Did I say that?
No, yeah, you did say that.
Did I say that?
I did hear that. You did say that.
Said,
when the last time I told you I love you? I tell you I love you every day.
Did I say that?
You just told.
Did he say that?
I just heard you say that out your mouth. I know I'm not hearing anything. I might be blind, but I ain't deaf.
He asked her when's the last time she told you.
Oh, I said it all. Okay. When is the last time? I tell you every day.
That's what I'm saying. You tell me.
Whoa.
So hold on.
Whoa.
Hold on, because I'm gonna tell you something. This is what we just talked about before you came out here. And I see now. I saw it.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so I'm the problem.
No. Because she admitted she's disrespectful sometimes. She said it. So I don't want to even play this. She's smart enough.
Right.
You owned your piece, did you not? You owned your piece. But your daughter also says she doesn't know when the last time she hugged you. And I asked her the first thing she could do if she could hug you when I came out, and I saw what happened. She was open to it, and then she shut down. And so...
I love it. Come on, get out. Bring it in, baby.
This is a moment where y'all got to slow down. And in those moments where y'all start to find yourself arguing, y'all got to have some word that y'all use as a moment to say, can we reflect on what was just said? This is how you break cycles.
Oh, we're going to try that, man.
All right, how about this for now? How about you just say Karamo?
I'll go with that.
You say Karamo. And all you got to do is say, hey, Remember what happened there? Give me a moment to talk, and Mom, you get a moment.
Okay.
And that could just be your moment just to calm down so that you don't get there.
All right.
And then in that moment when y'all come back together, do what y'all did here and hug. Because at the end of the day, she's still 14 and she still loves you. I just saw that smile come over your face. Do you love your mother?
Yeah.
Tell your mother that you love your mother.
I love you.
Yeah, I do my smirk like this.
That's a 14-year-old I love you. You know what I mean? I can't be mad at it. I can't be mad at it. You understand? But there is growth here that needs to happen.
Right.
But both of y'all got to take that step. And I saw the step. You realize it today and you take a big step. But I think you're willing to take the step too. Are you willing to take the step to have a better relationship?
Yes.
All right then. So when y'all get into it and y'all start to argue, what you going to say?
Karamo.
Perfect. There we go. There we go.
I thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome, man. You're welcome. You're welcome.
We got this.
Good luck, y'all. Y'all going to be all right. All right. All right. Stay with us, friends. We'll be right back with more. Coming up.
Lenny was messing with my mother until I was 3 years old. He was the only father I knew.
You're messy.
If I'm messy, then
You're
what?
a daddy.
Shameel.
Poop on.
But you also told our producers something else.
My secret is, me and Milton are together.
So your potential brother and you have been dating? Growing up, Shameel says she was told 3 different men could be her father. Recently, one of those men came back into her life. Both Shameel and Lenny are here today to solve this DNA mystery. So let's hear what Shameel had to say about this situation.
Lenny was messing with my mother until I was 3 years old. He was the only father I knew. Then Lenny left and I had 2 other father figures in my life. I have no idea who my real dad is. My mother never told me anything. She died 2 years ago. I should have had a father figure in my life. Someone to teach me not to use drugs. Someone to teach me how to love someone. That know how to love. Where I had a messed up life. And some of my kids are gone because of it. I just want to know where I came from. I was a black sheep in the family.
Please welcome Lenny to the show. So, please tell me, Lenny, why is this DNA test important to you?
Well, it gives me closure.
Yeah.
And most importantly, it gives her closure.
I hear that. Tell me about your relationship with Shameel.
Well, we had an up and down relationship, you know. I cut off one time, this is the second time cutting off. But when you disrespect, I'm old-fashioned. When you be disrespectful as a kid, you know, I'll cut you off. You gotta show, I was raised to show respect for your elders.
Yeah.
And I think I want her to do the same as well. But I met her mother back in the 80s. We met at a bar going out, and she got pregnant. She said it was my baby. And then she said it was the other guy's baby. So I still stuck with him till she was 3 years old. Then after 3 years old, the mother kicked me out. I guess she wanted to pursue somebody else.
Yeah. So at 3 years old is when you stopped having a relationship with Shameel?
Yeah.
Okay then. And how long were you in? Did you come back into Shameel's life?
Yes, I did. I came back in her life, and then
And at what age?
about 40.
When she was 40.
Yeah.
So between 3 and 40, you weren't in her life.
That wasn't in
Okay.
her life. I met her on Facebook. I had old pictures, and I met her on Facebook, and I friended her. And wow, but I can go back to that. I met her. I friended her. She friended me back, and she asked me, "Who are you?" And you know, 3 years old, you're supposed to know who raised you.
Yeah.
But you know, she been through a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So I asked her I could be your potential father. And then we met up. I took her out to dinner. She suckered me and buying a chain. And then I bought her a chain.
And what happened to the chain you bought her?
Well, the chain I bought her, she called. She said her boyfriend snatched it off of her and it broke. And she wanted me to buy another one. So I bought her another one.
Okay.
You know, she's a girl, you know.
Okay.
So I bought her another one. After that, I said, no more buying chains.
Okay.
You're gonna lose chains like that, no more.
Okay. Did Shameel ever visit you in Florida?
No, they attempted to visit me in Florida, her and her mother, and Miss Shameel. But I told them, how did that look like? I was married at the time. My ex-girlfriend, my daughter, and my wife. I said, oh no, that won't work.
So what did Shameel say about your ex-wife?
Oh, at the time, me and my ex-wife was bickering and stuff like that. We didn't get along, and you talk to your kids about it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And she went and said, well, get the B out. And that's when I got upset, even with the drama she was giving me, and that, when it comes, you don't even know the lady.
Yeah.
So you just don't come out your mouth like
Okay,
that.
then, yeah.
That's my wife.
Yeah.
So I cut her off, that's when I cut her off again.
So you cut her off again, and how long did y'all stop talking after that?
Oh, it's been like 4 or 5 years. All the drama, disrespect. She met my son.
Yeah.
Finally met my son, and they hit it off. But she went the second time, and it had something to do with another chain again.
Oh, okay.
Another chain again. I didn't buy that one.
Yeah.
I stuck to my word.
Okay, so, but something happened again where a chain was...
The chain was stuck because they got in this argument. He said he goes keep the chain, and he kept the chain. So she calls me later and says, tell your son, if he don't give me that chain, you got to put it out of your mouth, out of your pocket. And that's when I said, who are you talking to?
Oh, yeah.
You don't disrespect me like that again. Even with the drama, too, I ain't up to it. I mean, I'm 62 years old.
So when was the last time you spoken to Shameel?
4 months ago.
Yeah. Okay, then, well, I think it's time to hear from Shameel. And so, everyone, please welcome Shameel to the show so we can hear her side of the story. Hi, Shameel.
Hi, how you doing?
Thank you for being here. So, how do you feel about what was just said?
You know what? You're a messy man. You can't talk about me, because you ain't living a good life. Thank you very much. You say that I'm the reason my mother died? Where was you when I buried my mother? You was nowhere around when I had to take her out of my house and see my mother dead. You was nowhere, so you don't not say I'm the reason my mother is gone.
Did you say that she's the reason her mother died? Coming up.
You're messy!
If I'm messy, why am I in your life?
I was told 2 other men played a role in my life.
Your mother said there could be 2 other men?
I didn't even know that.
You didn't know that either.
No.
So you didn't know. But you also told our producers something else.
My secret is, me and Milton are together.
So your potential brother and you have been dating?
Growing up, Shameel says she was told 3 different men could be her father. One of those men came back into her life.
I met her mother back in the 80s, and she got pregnant. She said it was my baby. Then she said it was the other guy's baby. Shameel met my son, and they hit it off. But she went the second time. They got in this argument. He said he goes keep the chain. So she calls me later and says, tell your son, if he don't give me that chain, you got to put it out your pocket.
You know what? You're a messy man. You can't talk about me. You say I'm the reason my mother died?
Did you say that she's the reason her mother died?
No, somebody told me that.
And did you repeat it to her?
No, I did not repeat it to her.
Okay. So why do you think that he thinks that you're the reason your mother passed?
Because it was told to me by someone.
Got it.
You think people ain't gonna tell me what you're saying about me? Yes, they are.
See how she acted? See how she said that's drama.
And this is what you're saying that
This is what I don't need.
Okay.
And when she talk about getting my life together, your life ain't
together.
You gotta
You're
get
messy.
yours together.
You're messy.
If I'm messy, then
You're messy.
why am I in your life?
You're messy. Thank you very much. You don't take care of your own
Why?
child. A father doesn't
I got
turn
3 kids.
on somebody.
I got
You don't
3.
take care of your own child.
I got 3 to
Be
buy.
It takes a real man to be a father.
I take care of
to
my-
be a daddy.
Can I ask you a
You're a
question?
daddy.
Shameel.
Poop on.
I got
Shameel.
a 41-year-old
Shameel.
son. I got a 27-year-old daughter.
Okay.
And her.
Okay.
I don't take care of my kids. I've been in my kids' life since they were little.
Shameel,
Just like you.
when you first reconnected with Lenny, was there any good?
No, there wasn't.
There wasn't. So
He was
it's
a
been-
baby. You wouldn't know.
So when you reconnected older, did you have a good relationship at all?
No, I did not.
Okay, then.
He chose women over me.
Okay.
Who does that?
Do you have any memories of Lenny from your childhood?
No, I don't. I know what I was told.
Got it. Okay.
If I choose women over you, how come I came back into your life?
Yeah, whatever. That's why he stayed out my life, because that lady didn't like our relationship. You poop on.
You know what? You got a man that loves you, even he don't know if you're the father or not in your life, and you should run with that.
I shouldn't run with nothing.
Instead of-
I was told 2 other men played a role in my life that I know about. Thank you very much, Pooh
Then
Pod.
why you bring me here then? If you know
Because I
about it.
want clarity. I think it's best for me to know the truth. Me and my kids. Pooh Pod.
Girl, what is poopot? What is that? What's
That's a
that?
deadbeat. Somebody that want people to take care of them. They don't take care of their children.
And you call him what?
A Pooh Pod.
A poopot? Did your mother ever tell you that, because I just heard you say out of your own mouth that you said your mother said there could be 2 other men?
Yes, there were kids.
And I didn't even know that.
You didn't know that either?
No.
So you didn't know? Okay. So there could possibly be other men that you're finding out today?
Yeah.
That could be, okay. And what happened during your first meeting with Lenny? Tell me.
He came from Florida. We went to the mall. We went to dinner. We had a good time. Then after that, we stopped talking.
Okay.
Tell him about the chain.
He bought a chain.
Okay.
Somebody robbed my purse and took it.
And
Yeah.
then who got upset?
I got upset.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. And so because you got upset, he distanced himself.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Okay. Did you ever have issues with Lenny's wife? Because he said you did before.
Yes, I did, because she didn't like our relationship.
Got it. Okay. And that's a trigger for you, I can
Yes,
tell.
it is.
Yes, I can tell.
But you
Okay.
didn't know her.
Whatever, she still is a hoe.
You didn't know that. You
She's a
called.
hoe. She
See
tried
that?
to come between
That's what I'm talking
me. Oh, well. You ain't with her now. Ha, ha, ha.
So you said earlier you have a son named Milton? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay then. And how did you and Lenny's son Milton connect?
Because this ex-wife, she Facebooked me and said he wanted to get connection with me.
Okay, got it. And what's going on between you and Lenny's son now?
We are good brothers and sisters. We have a good relationship.
Okay, cool. We
took
saw.
the chain.
Okay, that's the one with the chain. That's
Yeah.
the one you were
So
talking
he
about
took
earlier.
her chain.
Okay.
It
that's
doesn't
the-
matter. We're still talking.
Then
We're
why
still
you
brothers
So
and
that's the one you said
sisters.
earlier took the chain.
Then
Okay.
why am I here?
So we saw the tape earlier about what you had to say regarding this DNA situation, but you also told our producers something else that my producer told me that you want me to take a look at. Okay, let me see it.
Lenny, my secret is.
Coming up.
Lenny, we're gonna take that in together.
I don't want Lenny to be my father. He's a Pooh Pod. He ain't been in
Well,
my
not
life.
anymore, but like you want him to be your father.
I want the clarity.
Girl, this messy, girl. Because either way, this either gonna be your. Girl, this is yours to open, girl. Let me let you find out.
Like I said, I need my clarity.
Girl, we all need clarity, girl.
Here we go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Get ready for the drama, chaos, and jaw-dropping moments. Now, better than ever. Watch full episodes of Maury, Jerry Springer, The Steve Wilkos Show, and more.
I spank people, I tie them up.
Can't get enough? We've got you covered with full episodes, non-stop drama, and the wildest moments. Anytime, anywhere. It's time to get nosy. Download Nosy now on your phone or tablet and start watching.
So when you reconnected older, did you have a good relationship at all?
No, I did not. He chose women over me.
Okay.
Who does that?
If I choose women over you, how come I came back into your life?
Yeah, whatever. That's why he stayed out my life, because that lady didn't like our relationship. You Pooh Pod.
What's going on between you and Lenny's son now?
We have a good relationship.
That's when you're talking
so
about
he took her
earlier.
chain.
Okay.
It
That's
doesn't matter. We're still talking.
You also told our producers something else that you want me to take a look at.
Lenny, my secret is, me and Milton are together. He is the love of my life. I love him. He knows how to be a man. I'm praying that you are not my father, Lenny, because you raised a good man, someone I love. You can accept that we're together and get over it, because we're going to continue to be together. Nobody can come in our way.
Okay, Lenny, we're gonna take that in together. So your potential brother and you have been dating?
We don't know about being sisters and brothers. We've lost touch with each other after 3 years old. We just came back in touch with each other 40 years.
Yeah. So where's Milton now? Where's Milton?
He's in prison.
Milton's in prison. Okay. Okay. So what will happen if it turns out that Lenny is your father? Are you going to end your relationship with?
Yeah, we are. We're still gonna be brothers and sisters.
Okay. My producers put something here that they wanted me to read. What is it's they're telling me right now it's a letter from Milton.
You know you just ruined somebody's life.
Hold on.
You better be sure.
Hold on. Milton wrote a letter. Oh, he wrote this through JPay to my producers. Milton, he said, this is yesterday. He said, Grand Rising, stand up because my baby Shameel is a piece of work, but she does mean well, awesome woman with great intentions. And if you please have patience with her, calling you guys, I'll be calling you guys later about the show upon my release. She's going to be taking me. So upon the release, y'all have planned for you to take him in? So did you get his name tattooed on you?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Who's the poo-pah now?
You're the poo-pah too. I'm his rider.
Wow.
And I stand by him looking flashy and make him always look good.
You got this tattoo this week?
Yes, I sure enough did.
Okay. Do you see your brother?
I don't see him as he's my brother.
You don't see him as your brother. Okay, you see him as.
We was not raised together.
So you don't see him as that.
Pictures together.
Okay then. Have you two been intimate?
No, we have not.
You have not been intimate.
No.
Okay. But you want to have a relationship, which means you want these to come out that he is not your father.
Yes.
But if it does come back that he's your father, what are you going to do with the fact that you have your brother's name tattooed on you now?
He's not my father.
But your brother's name? Before Milton, you wanted Lenny to be your father.
I don't want Lenny to be my father. He's a poo-pot. He ain't been in my
Well,
life.
not anymore, but like I just watched what you said. When you came back and you went to dinner with him, you wanted him to be your father.
Because that's what I was told. I want the clarity for me and my kids.
She's just doing this because I cut her off for being disrespectful.
Yeah.
No, because you're talking about my mother is the reason I'm dead.
Me and your mother
I'm the
been
reason my
together
mother's
13
dead. Let's
years.
get it right. Okay?
13
Thank you very much.
Well, I can imagine
I'm
why,
not the
because
reason
look at
my
the
mother's
drama
dead.
you're doing now.
My mother wanted to be buried, not cremated. Thank you very much.
Well, I didn't find out about your mother through Facebook.
You still didn't come to her funeral. You still wasn't there when I had to see her go out my house dead.
Okay, girl, this is messy, girl. Because either way, this either gonna be your, I mean, because let's be real, either way, this about to be your father or your father-in-law, girl, and I ain't got time. So, girl, let's get to this DNA results, girl. All right, so Shameel, and this is the DNA truth. If this is your father, about to be your father-in-law, girl, this is yours to open, girl. Let me let you find out.
Like I said, I need my clarity.
Girl, we all need clarity, girl.
Need our clarity.
We all need the clarity. We right there with you, girl. Let's find out together. Next. Well, listen, I'm glad you got your clarity, okay?
Me and Milton are together. He is the love of my life. You can accept that we're together and get over it.
What will happen if it turns out that Lenny is your father?
We still gonna be brothers and sisters.
Shameel, and this is the DNA truth. If this is your father, about to be your father-in-law, girl, this is yours to open, girl. Let me let you find out.
Like I said, I need my clarity.
Girl, we all need clarity, girl.
Need our
Girl, we
clarity.
all need the clarity. We right there with you, girl. Let's find out together.
Hallelujah! You ain't my father! You ain't my father! Yes, yes, yes! I got my clarity! I'm gonna be with my man! I'm going by his side! I'll make him the fly!
Thank you.
Okay, good job. Well, listen, I'm glad you got your clarity, okay? Sir, I'm glad you got your clarity too.
Yes, indeed. Thank God.
Hey, help your son get some clarity as well, okay?
Yeah, I'll be.
He don't do nothing for his
I'll be
man.
talking
His son,
with him.
I
Please,
do
you
everything. He don't take care of his son. His son don't want nothing
My
to
son
do with
calls
him.
me all the time.
Thank you very
I
much.
hear you. All
You're
right.
a deadbeat. Deadbeat.
My son calls me all the time.
Poopon.
My son calls me all the
Like
time.
I said, poopon. Like I said, poopon.
Both of my kids call me all the time.
Yeah, just like he told me. You said I'm the reason my mother died. They don't want to do with you. Ha ha ha.
Okay, well, listen, everybody.
Why he Jay play me all the time? He Jay play me all the time.
Well, I gotta close out the show, so take a seat for me, okay? All right, well, everyone.
He calls me all the time.
Thank you for being with us. Make sure to come back next time, friends, so we can keep talking and growing. I do love you all. Now, I just want to make sure y'all know, because a lot of people watch these shows and they like, are the people staged? Y'all not paid actors, right?
No.
No, y'all are not. This was actually a culture show, and this is actually your son who wrote us from JPay.
Free my man, free my man.
Listen, free my man.